Uh, hey, Spitz Beer Review.
Yes, we are the Spitter Shop. Horse Swallow. Yeah, I'm doing Daycation IPA by Highland Brewing Company.
And that's Shagdog. I'm Jammer.
Yes.
We are the Spitter Swallow Beer Review. I'm still
We
doing
are.
the Advent calendar. I'm on number 14. Let's rock and roll. 14. Golly, what the hell? I'm trying to get the thing here. Hold on. 14. There we go.
Does it actually have a number on there? Or how,
yeah, you just got to find the number. It's very lightly. It's in white, but it's very light. I don't know if you can see that. That's 17 there.
Okay.
But I got 14.
There.
14 is...
Oh, what is it?
Pumpkin Spice Ale.
Oh, wow.
And on the back of this box, it says the Pumpkin Spice Ale. Oh my gourd. We don't care if it's basic. We basically love the taste of pumpkin, anything. And mixing the essential flavors of fall with a rich winter amber ale turned out to be a perfect pairing. Expect notes of ginger, cardamom, molasses, brown sugar, and of course, pumpkin.
Oh, yeah, a pumpkin beer, right?
It sounds really good.
Hey, that one gets an actual score. Oh, wait, that's not yours. That's mine. Okay, that one doesn't get a score on Beer Advocate, but 5% ABV pumpkin beer. A few people that graded it 2.94, 3.38, and a 3.75. So that's pretty helpful. I'm doing a Daycation IPA by Highland Brewing Company out of Asheville, North Carolina. 4.9% ABV.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's an American IPA. Sit back and relax or grab your pack and go. This IPA is up for anything. A lively and light-bodied Daycation celebrates Mosaic's ripe stone fruit notes, while an Azaka and El Dorado dry hop adds layers of tropical fruit and lemon, balanced by a varied malt profile with enough bitterness to satisfy hop enthusiasts. Yes, this beer is crafted to bring you back for more. And you're back. You're back for
more. Hey, by the way, Shagdog, I'm just going to put out there that I am a ordained minister for
Dudism.
Yeah, the Church of Latter-day Dude.
Latter-day Dudes.
I'm going to get officially by Florida. I'm going to go ahead and submit my application and everything, become an ordained minister so I can perform weddings.
That's extra money.
Or I can bless this beer.
Hey, there you go.
What a gimmick that is. Maybe I can turn around and start saying, hey, is it dude? Is it?
Right.
It's kosher. Is it duder?
Right. Relax, dude. I'm an ordained minister in Dudism.
Yeah. Is it duder? Otherwise, if it's not officially duder, I'm not drinking it.
Yeah. This one I have a definitely cloudy, a very dark orangey color, I guess, orangey yellow. And a nice little head, about a little bit more than a finger head, I guess.
A finger head.
Yeah.
That makes me giggle.
Definitely smells citrusy, but a juicy in there too. Maybe a little piney. More of a citrusy than piney, though.
Well, let me just tell you, Shagdog, if you're done. I don't know if you're done. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
I'm overstepping.
Citrusy, piney, juicy. Yeah, the typical hops you get in IPA, and it's a low ABV, so it shouldn't be too bad. I don't think 4.9 ABV, so should be all right. I'm not a big IPA fan, as you know, but as long as it's well balanced with some of the hops and the malts and all that kind of stuff, I can do it. As long as it's not too hoppy, I can do it. Damn it,
You
Jim!
can do it.
You do it, Jim. Jim, I'm only a doctor.
All right. So mine, of course, looks like the rest of the Advent beers. It's got an orange and a little yellow color. Not much difference than the other ones. As far as the head goes, it's dissipating, but it looks kind of
Yeah,
like egg white,
yeah.
froth. It's quickly dissipating. The smell, right off the bat, on the nose, is the cardamom, the pumpkin spice. A little vanilla there.
Oh wow.
Definitely pumpkin. Definitely cardamom, vanilla. I'm not picking up much other than that. I'm hoping that it tastes better than just beer with a bunch of pumpkin spice added to it and cardamom.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to drink if you are. Oh, you haven't said what yours smells like.
Oh yeah, I already said that.
Oh, did you? Okay, well,
Yeah,
let's
so
drink.
yeah, let's do it.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers. Yum. Um, you know how I am with IPAs, Jammer. Not a big fan, but this is drinkable. Would I drink a whole 6 pack of this? No. But definitely got the tropical, a
Tropical
little bit
flavor.
of grainy, but a piney, but not real piney. A slight pine, grapefruit, slight tropical. It's not overwhelming. It's a daycation. It's like a staycation, vacation, right?
So would you be like Ferris Bueller on his day off, drinking Daycation?
I I might be if IPAs were more popular back then, right?
Well, I'm just saying, right, like right now, would you do like Ferris Bueller did? Borrow your friend's car, dad's car,
I mean, if I had to drink and drive, yeah, I'd borrow someone else's car so I don't wreck
go
mine.
to I don't know what South Carolina baseball team name.
They don't have a professional team, but over across the river in Augusta, Georgia, they have the Green Jackets minor league baseball team, which is basically
You're close. You got to go with the Atlanta Braves if that's the case.
yeah, that's the closest. Yeah,
Um, yeah, would you do that?
I do what? Take a vacation and
Play hooky.
play hooky, go to an Atlanta Braves game. Yeah, that's like over a 2 hour drive. I mean, it's not like I'm close to Chicago. Like
Well, you're
feels.
doing it in your best friend's dad's car.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Would you
yeah, I
be in
might.
a
I'm not a big
parade?
fan of Atlanta. I mean,
All right.
Atlanta.
Would you be in a parade and sing Dunkashane?
I might if it was like German Heritage Week.
So that beer doesn't exactly imbibe having a day off, is what you're saying.
Like playing hooky, a daycation.
Yeah.
Uh does I mean I guess if someone say, "Hey, I got this daycation beer. Why don't you call in sick and we'll come over here and drink this day?" Then yeah, maybe I wouldn't
Well,
call in sick. But would I call in sick for this beer? Someone say, "Hey, I got some Daycation IPA. Call in sick. Take a daycation."
and we'll drink.
And that's all I have is Daycation IPA. Nah, I'd probably rather go to work.
How about it was a beautiful woman in a bikini saying, Shagdog, play hooky,
And
and
come over
let's
and
have a
drink Day.
daycation.
And she sent me a picture. I knew she was real.
Yeah.
Then maybe. Yeah. All I got here to drink is Daycation IPA and me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably be taking my vacation at that point if I was single.
Okay, well, it's potential then, which is what you're saying.
Yeah,
The beer
potential.
has potential.
The beer has potential. Yep. There's possibilities going on there.
And what is life but a world of possibilities?
Hmm.
Well, let me tell you, I'm tasting that pumpkin, I'm tasting that cardamom, I'm tasting that vanilla, I'm tasting that ginger, I'm tasting what a pumpkin ale should taste like, other than it's a little too sweet for my taste.
There's actually ginger in it.
A little ginger, yeah.
Hmm.
This is one of the best pumpkin ales that I've ever tasted. Can you believe that, Shagdog? I know you're stunned and you're in awe of it, but
I,
my God, it's one of the best pumpkin spice ales that I've ever had.
really? There's a couple of pumpkins. I was pleasantly surprised over when I did a couple. The Great
Yeah, I
Divide
mean,
pumpkin.
there's some that are nice and creamy and
Yeah,
milky.
I don't like the
This,
super allspice ones, but as long as it's prevalent with pumpkin. And I tell you what, Jammer, if you ever get a hold of that damn, what's that New Belgium one with a skull on it? The Voodoo Ranger pumpkin.
yeah,
I mean, it's got jalapeno or habanero on it or something with pumpkin. I wouldn't think hot peppers and pumpkin would mix well, but it actually tastes really good. Great Divide pumpkin was really good, and there was one other one that I was pleasantly surprised with. I was like, wow. I actually had a couple of good pumpkins. I was more concerned about the Oktoberfest all season during
yeah.
the season. But a couple of those pumpkins really shined through, you know.
Well,
Like,
I would say this ranks up there with them. I mean, yes, it's a little too sweet for my taste, and probably a little too much pumpkin spice and cardamom for you.
yeah,
But the flavors of the pumpkin and everything else there. I mean, it's not creamy or anything like that. You
yeah.
know, it's like some would be kind of with a little cream.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised by this. I really
Pleasant.
am.
Yeah, they're the best kind of beers
In fact, I'm
ever.
amazingly surprised.
Amazingly. Yeah, when you get a beer and it's first time having it and it's really good, you're like, wow. Like that time I told you about that porter I had, Bird Song, whatever brewing company's porter. That was
Mhm.
one of the best porters I ever had. I was actually shocked. I mean, it was one of those beers where you're like, wow, this is really good.
I
Yeah.
mean, it is a little too sweet for me. I mean, and what I mean by
I might have cut
for
out.
most
Hold on.
people, it
Time
won't be
out.
too sweet.
Okay. Start over. You froze on my end, but maybe you're good.
For most people, this would not be too sweet, but for me, it's a little too sweet. That's
Yeah.
all I have. Other than that, the flavors are there. It tastes wonderful. It's easy to drink. I like it. I'm gonna give it a B. I'll give it a. I'll give it a B and a swallow
Yeah.
and a quarter. Sorter.
Oh, there you go, Swarter. This one for an IPA. I mean, I'm not a big IPA fan, but a lot of these I bought the variety pack, Daycation, Daycation, whatever heck. I can't remember the other ones, but pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't buy a 6 pack of this. Hey, there's that Daycation. Let me get it because I'm not a
Mhm.
big IPA fan. But for an IPA, it's a drinkable one. It's not overwhelming. Very easy to drink. I can drink a couple of these. I'm going to give
Yeah.
it a B plus and a swallow and a quarter. A Swarter.
Wow. You too.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm actually, like I said, I'm really amazingly surprised by this because with this Advent beer calendar
I love
beers,
your new word. Amazingly surprised. Usually
yeah,
it's pleasantly, but now
yeah,
it's like amazingly
it,
surprised.
it really surprised me,
Yeah, amazingly.
amazingly. Uh, I didn't expect it. I'm like, oh man, this whole thing sucks. Yeah,
Then that would almost be not even only amazingly surprising, but surprisingly surprising.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And so having something like this that normally you expect the worst
With
because
that type of
yeah,
yeah. But you
this,
might you get one out of a bat. One out of six might be good with that stuff, yeah.
this segment doesn't have many winners.
I have hopes for a couple more that you might get later.
Yeah,
Yeah. And that's
but
why
I
I'm
mean,
trying to, that's good. We got this far, you got a good one.
this segment though, with pumpkin spice ale of that category of beers, usually you don't get very many that are really good.
Yeah.
You usually
That's
get
why
some.
Jammer
It's
next
okay.
year
It's all right.
I never liked pumpkin beers ever. I mean there was like out of all the pumpkin beers we've done all the years, maybe two or three, maybe four at the most that I like kind of like or whatever. But this past year I had like three in 1 year and I was like, wow, this is pretty good. So yeah.
Yeah. So for me to get out of a 24 pack Advent calendar beer that I've already did 13 to come across this one right here to think,
Number
oh
14's a lucky
wow,
one. So
yeah.
you got rid of Judas and the next disciple's there and it's a pretty good one.
So there you go. You have it from me. I am done and ready to move on.
Yeah, man, I gotta chug this down, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I got half a can left, damn.
Oh shit.
No, not really. Just a little drop in there. All right, let's do it.
Do it.
How many sips do you think it's going to take to get to the center of that Tootsie Roll or Pop or whatever the hell it is?
Go for it.
Huh? Oh. How many sips do you think on that chug is going to take to get
I
that?
think you're going to do one long sip and one short sip.
I think it's going to take me about 5 or 6.
I'd say at the most 3.
All right, let's try it.
Ah, look at that. You did it in one. Oh, I'm amazed. Amazingly surprised.
I'm surprisingly surprised. Yeah. Amazingly and surprisingly.
Yeah,
I'm
usually
surprised.
that tall of a beer, you would have took 3 sips any other time.
Yeah, it's a halfway decent. I mean, that's not the
I don't know.
smoothest beer I've ever had, but
We should
for
start
an
all
IPA,
beer reviews.
IPA pretty easy to drink actually. If I can't chug IPAs like that ever, hardly, right?
Let me just say this. Maybe we should do when we do a segment of beer reviews all together. Maybe we
Yeah.
should always start with some Smirnoff for you.
Drink four Smirnoffs and get it going. Yeah, 4 Smirnoffs and a hard coffee. All right, you're ready to go.
All right, there we go. There's the
Oh, yeah,
Shagdog I remember.
All that IPA is going to go down smoothly.
Yeah.
I thought for sure that'd probably take me 4 or 5, but I started doing it. I was like, oh, that ain't too bad. I can do it. I can down it. So
All
I'm
right,
surprisingly surprised actually in myself.
Well, I'm amazingly surprised that you're surprisingly surprised.
I'm also
that
amazingly surprised. I'm actually pleasantly surprised too. I can't think of
All
anything.
right, my friend. We have completed this.
There's probably 20 more words we could use with that surprise, but I can't think of them right now. Like, I'm stubbornly surprised.
I'm superly, amazingly,
I'm
pleasantly,
ghastly surprised, or whatever. Yeah. All right, Jerry, you want to do one more?
awesomely surprised.
Yeah. If I died right now, I'd be posthumously surprised.
Well, that would be your posterity.
Yes, that'd be true. Jammer, have you ever been to Pennsylvania?
I know I got a friend there.
You do. That's where I was saying. Yeah, Pennsylvania. But have you ever been? Well, I know you went to Niagara. So did you guys drive up to?
I've been to Pennsylvania several times. Why?
I was just wondering if you ever been there because you might have a friend there.
Yeah.
But did you just drive through, or you actually visited someone up there?
I actually went to Pennsylvania. In fact, I think the largest smorgasbord in America is in Pennsylvania.
Really, I did not know that. Hmm.
The Shady Maple.
I'm not aware of that one.
Alexa, what is the largest smorgasbord in America?
On Meditac.com, Square Off is an electronic chessboard powered by robotics and artificial intelligence.
I said smorgasbord.
You said smear it off.
She said chessboard.
Oh, that was she said. I thought she said smear it off.
Oh.
Long as chessboard.
Let me just look it up real quick while we're here. Well, what the
Google's
hell?
usually better.
Go for it.
Let's see. The biggest smorgasbord in the world. I'm not getting nothing.
Well, I'm on the website. Let's see what they claim. All right.
Biggest smorgasbord in Pennsylvania. What that? Shady Maple Smorgasbord. Is that it?
Yeah. Is that Pennsylvania?
Yeah, it's in Lancaster County.
Yeah. Bird in hand and all that stuff.
I like Pennsylvania. You know, when I moved from New York to Pennsylvania, I only lived there for the beginning of my sophomore year till I graduated high school, and I waited about 9 months till I joined the military because I wanted to join, be like a pregnancy before I got there.
Mm-hmm.
9 months.
Yeah.
But I mean, when I went to Pennsylvania, like especially Northeast Pennsylvania, they had their own slang words. I was like, "What the hell are these words?"
Yeah.
They had all their own special slang words and everything. I was like crazy.
This is 200 feet of delicious, authentic Pennsylvania Dutch cooking.
Wow, that's a big sausage right there. It's a smorgasbord, right?
Now think about it. 200 feet.
Yeah, that's pretty long.
Yeah. I mean,
Sorry.
and it's not just that, but they got everything. I mean, they got, a gift shop, a farmer's market, a banquet and catering. You talk
I've been
about
down. They got a lot of what's those people? People working on electricity and stuff. Not the hermaphrodites, but the
the
people that don't. Not the people without electricity or whatever.
the Amish.
Amish, yeah, they got a lot of Amish down there in Lancaster. When I lived towards the Williamsport area, I forget what town it was up by Williamsport. There was a lot of Amish up there too. I went to a city town-wide yard sale they had. Me, my mother, and my brother went there. Pat, Diddy, and there was a lot of Amish girls, and they had like purple outfits with the white hoodie, and a couple were hot as shit. I was like, I'm like 20. I got out of the army, so I was like 24 at the time. I was like, holy crap, these girls are hot. And they're out there shopping in this town. I was like, man, how do you go by? I wouldn't go up to one of them. What am I going to do? You know?
Why not?
Yeah, I just got out of the army. I'm jobless, and I really like the way you look in your Quaker-looking outfit. Yeah.
Well, you could have went up to her and talked to her at the very least. Say, hey.
Yeah, but then their daddy might have gotten his horse and carriage and ran me down.
Well, you know what? You could always jumped out of the way.
That's true, and let other people get run over.
But no, the smorgasbord and everything. It is one of the largest smorgasbords in supposedly the world or whatever. It has very delicious cooking.
Oh.
I've been there. I ate there. I think twice. Very good food. Enjoyable experience.
I don't.
And let me just tell you my other PA fact that I have, besides PA Brew News.
All right.
My other PA fact is that Pennsylvania is the state with the highest cancer rates than the other
Really?
state. Yeah.
Well, that's crazy. Right. Why is that? 3 Mile Island?
I think that has play a role in it. I think the coal mining plays a
Yeah.
role in it, and so forth.
Coal mining, a couple of nuclear plants,
Yeah.
probably.
And isn't that one city that underground that's burning?
I don't know if that's
Centralia.
Pennsylvania or West Virginia. One of them, no,
Centralia is it Virginia or Pennsylvania?
it's one of the two. I think it might be West Virginia. That one.
Central.
Continuing burning city in America. So- Wait, it is Columbia County, Pennsylvania. I say it's part of Northeast. Right? No, wait, that's something different.
Yeah, that's it.
The
Centralia,
mine fire has
Pennsylvania.
been burning. Let's see, where is it at? Centrala, Pennsylvania. Yeah, been burning for 50 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, my great uncle, my grandmother's one of her brothers got killed in the great coal mine disaster in 19. Shut up, lady. But you don't need to know my grandmother's name. She asked, "What's my grandmother's name?" You hear that? But my grandmother's brother died in the great coal mine
Grandmother Shagdog. That's all you need to know.
54. And up there in northeast Wilkes-Barre area, the mine shaft, the Susquehanna
Hey,
River,
Google who's
flooded the
Shagdog.
mine shaft. Too close to the river, and the river went into the mines and flooded it, and people drowned. Like a bunch of them died. My uncle is one of them. That bodies never found or anything. Yeah,
That's terrible.
yeah, that's horrible. But to make matters worse, me and my friends, back when I was like 17 or
Laughed
18,
about it.
no, but on the Susquehanna River up there in Wilkes-Barre, we stole some gasoline from some dude's garage. We found he's left his garage door open. We saw a gasoline tank, took it, and we had a bunch of bottles and newspapers. We made Molotov cocktails, but instead of throwing them at buildings and that kind of stuff, we lit them up and threw them down off a railroad track bridge onto the river. And whoa, the fires were just floating down the river. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That must have been a vision to see.
Yeah, I mean, I still have it vividly in my mind. The fires floating down the river. I'm sure they went out.
Fire on the water, huh?
I hope they never burnt any fishes or people down the way.
Fire on the water.
Fire on the water, yeah.
Sounds like a song other than Smoke on the Water.
Fire on the water, fire.
Smoke on the water, fire in the sky. Oh man!
Yeah, that was a pretty good beer.
We're done with our beers. You want to do one more?
I only have hard coffees left, I think, but yeah.
I could do I don't have anything. I guess I could do another Advent one. I mean,
yeah, what would that be? Number what?
Go ahead and do 15, and then 15. That would leave me 9 left, right?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 left. I think we should do next time we do beer reviews. You do all 9 of them in one video.
In one video. Okay, I could do that.
I'll do 1 beer to your 9.
Okay. I'll chug them down and I'll turn around and give you my grades and everything.
Each one, like, yeah. But you're going to get some good ones on that one because the list I see, there's a couple winery beers, whatever.
That we haven't hit yet, huh?
You got a cookies and cream in there somewhere, so I got a cookies and cream beer. We can compare those two. So,
well, let's go ahead and do another one if we want to.
All right, yeah, one more. How about that, Jammer?
All right, one more.
All right, you're gonna do number 15. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, 15.
Shagdog.
Jammer, thanks for watching the Spitter Swallow Beer Review.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
That's right.
And we'll see you on the next one.